How's it going, everyone? My name is Will, and in today's episode, we will be playing Alone in the Dark. If you watched my episode earlier in the week, then you know that I've been looking forward to this. But let's just jump right into it and see where it takes us. Frog. Alligator. And we just got our first step already. Alone in the dark. You know it's still not
So,
nighttime.
your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also
my
out
last
to kill
episode, you
him.
know where that was
Could it be
about.
real? Or is it all
Grace
just in his
ended up
head?
delivering the letter, so I wonder what
It's a
happened to her.
story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
You've been on that
No.
run the entire time and did not want
But
to
you
look
might
at
need
his
to wave it
chest.
around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
And then we're going to be playing as Edward Carnby, voiced by David Harbour. Big fan of his work for what I've seen so far. Which I believe from what I read, this is his first time voicing in a game.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Chapter 1. Now, I have tried to play this on my PC, but it's just really laggy. So while I'm still on my PC, I'm using the remote play, so I have my PlayStation.
Now what do we got here?
Flashlight. And the kitchen garden key. Doesn't say anything about that, or... But if you didn't notice by now, I do have a new camera. So hopefully it makes my camera screen look better. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I was using an $80 webcam, now I'm using a Sony camera.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
What's here though? Conservatory. That must have taken a while to grow.
Big treat if it's at a conservatory. Huh? What?
I could hear the voices, but that's about it. Housekeeper's key. Looks like we got some bullets. Definitely gonna be some student involved. Find the front door and let Emily Hartwood inside. Do we have to though? We're kind of the main
Mind if I do?
character. Got some alcohol. I want to check this way first. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, $0.25. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Darn, a goat without horns. Oh, there's some voodoo involved in this. And apparently it's the new Hartwood. I do like how instead of us having to actually read it, they'd have her voice it. Less talking on my end. Food storage. I've been curious on how they actually like keep this much meat. Oh, rat poison. Laden apps are non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. But as I was saying, like, I'm curious on how they actually like keep meat and all that in rooms like this and not have it go bad. Got some exploring to do. But I don't know if we should question this place because they seem to have like, quite a bit of bullets. But do they have any guns? So I'm wondering if it's kind of like the Spencer estate from Resident Evil 1 where we're gonna have to actually look around for stuff to continue. That door's locked. Anything? Oh, more bullets. That is quite a concerned amount of bullets in this house. Lottie? Yeah, I'll call her Lottie. Lottie's
Sunday,
diary.
June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have...
So Grace might still be around then if I was saying how she was playing around with the key. But so far we know there's voodoo involved and some sort of mold thing. The set of floor plans. Yeah, so this pretty much is exactly like Resident Evil. Know what rooms we've been to, what rooms we sought to find stuff. Plaza key.
Nice.
Oh. Sir, wherever you are you okay? I swear if they went all the way over there. That might have been Jeremy's blood. Oh. We've been here as Grace, if you remember. Just it was a whole lot messier.
I need the key.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this,
Well,
but
I
I'm
just
looking
did,
for my
ma'am.
uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is
There's
your
Grace.
uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Hartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
He was quick to change her mind.
Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Now what I'm wondering is when Grace mentioned that they can't hear anybody knock anymore, I wonder if it's because they're all possessed or something so they can't hear anything outside the house. That's just my theory. Let me know what your theory is in the comments. I'm looking for clues. Got anything to say?
Anything important I should look out for? Did he keep a diary?
Not that I know of, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I guess he keeps looking over there, so that's probably a diary. The commonplace
Every
stuff.
night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself.
That mask looks like the same one that
Would
Grace
he
was
look the
making.
same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Terawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Signora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Signora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette
I missed
Cemetery?
that.
Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Terawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people with the Seto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Huh. So tried to be a hero, but instead messed things up? Commonplace book. Huh, so that's probably something to do with the talisman he mentioned. Yeah, talisman plates. So from my understanding, depending on which part of the house you're at, you could teleport to different memories. So we'll see what happens. didn't want to
I
talk to
found
you.
a book
but...
full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay.
I think so too.
Sounds like a clue.
And we saw that puzzle over here. And the
Hey,
talisman thing
you know
again.
anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one.
Looks a little hypnotizing from the sounds of it. Reflections.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Just a little bit out of it.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
I wonder if we're in the other world now. I don't think we're in Canvas anymore.
Am I?
Well, that just lagged. But definitely not Canvas. Already looking spooky. I do like the jazz though. One good thing about New Orleans was the jazz back in the day. I don't know if they're still big on jazz, but a lot of the movies and shows and all that showed it. Definitely doesn't look like the mansion. And bullets. Oh, hello there. Can we sneak around? Probably not, because I hear something here. Yeah, hello there. Can you please stay dead? Okay, can we sneak around this one now? Is there a third one? Oh, no, that's just a tree. Huh. Okay, so I guess follow him. Bro, you're not gonna kill me, are you? No, his footsteps went away, so I'm assuming we might be clear. Well, I'm gonna go this way, sir. I think I saw him go the other way.
What the hell is going on?
That's what I like to know. Anything in the mailbox? Or trash can? Drink. Bullets. Definitely could use some more of those. Johnny the Conqueror. Roots and medicine. Are you a general store or are you part of the voodoo? Because you don't look like a regular sot right now.
Don't let them get inside, Carnby. They're not the good kind.
Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy.
That was the guy that was in the book.
The dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. You would think
Definitely worth a lot more back then than today.
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman.
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, Carnby. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
I believe that there was the ballista that they were talking about in the diary. Yeah, Batista's keys. There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to the Seto. Clerk's office and library. And preserved reptile. Goat without horns. Gonna look around a little bit. Batista.
You wanna come along?
You want?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Okay. Don't get yourself killed. I'll look around, see if I can find any more bullets. So they like somebody go around just like leaving their bullets, but then kept their gun. Anything in here? No? Okay. I shouldn't be pressing bells. Peekaboo. Oh, hello there. What's this way? Ooh, pipe.
Nice.
No. Bad.
My weapon broke.
Oh. Have to get past that guy. Or he'll just go away. Oh, no, he's coming back. Look at that. Don't look at me. No. Go that way. No. No. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Look over there. I'll shoot. I tried to sneak away. Yeah, stay dead. Am I supposed to head this way? So I probably wasn't helping myself at all. Oh. Anything in here? Yeah, bullets. Ooh, axe for a hatchet. Some more bullets. I think I heard a horse, but I don't know if it's a friendly horse or a bad horse. Oh, I see you up there. Can you guys stop breaking into places? Bad plan. Did I shoot him from up here? Probably shouldn't try it. I know you're up here. I wonder if I throw that. Anyone else up there? Yes, no, maybe. I'm about to find out one way or another. Yep. Anybody else wants them? Because I'm on my last bullets. Choo-choo. But does it work well with Gris? Oh, distractible.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
I wonder how he knows that. Has he been here?
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Talisman. Old talisman, blah, blah. Use a talisman to get back to the shadow.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like
Coordinates. No, not that one. 3 numbers, 3, 5, 8.
coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
So 3, 5, 8.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
That looks like that's in this room.
Huh.
That door open, but is there anything to look at? I guess I'll go through the heaven's door, is it? There's a white light.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here.
I understand
back
you
in the
are
real
working for
world?
Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the view carré, Detective?
Not
Those
really.
old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective.
Thank
I
you.
hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why
You
don't
could tell me
me
where
to find
Jeremy
Jeremy
is.
Hartwood.
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy?
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
You didn't spike it, did you?
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really.
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Chapter 2.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Like
Detective,
monsters?
I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
On the
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Okay. Anyways, that's going to be where we're going to leave off today. If you like this video, then hit that like button, comment what your thoughts are, because I definitely have a few of my own. And if you haven't already, then please subscribe for more and to support my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.